Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. This is very exciting. This is another Louis album. It's hard to believe that we did Faith in the Future, what seems like yesterday, but I guess it was what,
3 years
2 to
ago?
3 years ago. Boy, man, time flies.
2022. Oh wow,
Crazy.
yeah, 3.5 years ago.
Wow. Okay, so lots happened, of course. All of it good. We're really excited to hear this album in full from start to finish, as it was released or track list released by Louis. So we're going to be here a couple songs we've already heard before. Lemon, of course, we've heard a few times. We'll talk about that. But we're excited to do this, and this will be one video on YouTube. So you might see our clothes change throughout the episode or throughout the reaction. That just means, of course, we did parts on our Patreon. So if you want to be a member of our Patreon, click on the link found in every video description because you can be live with us as we react. We have a great crowd today. We got lots of people here, so you might see their comments pop on. That's one of the advantages of being a patron, is you get to be here live when we do these recordings and get these early. And Nathan, also patrons do what?
We have a number of people here. We have Tracy, Marie-Louise, Jenna, Rebecca, Steph Welper, that's her actual last name, and Marianne, who spearheaded the whole thing. Marianne really took on the lion's share, but everyone else contributed, so we just wanted to give them a shout out.
Absolutely. So that is for the crowdsourcing that we set up on our Patreon. So contact us through all the different ways you can contact us. Look in the video description. If there's an album, artist, whatever it is that you want us to crowdsource, we'll help you. We'll hold your hand like we did with Marianne. And that was great, Marianne. Thank you for doing this for everybody, for spearheading that and campaigning that. Okay, well, so without further ado, what we're going to do is, of course, we're going to listen to the first song, which we've heard numerous times. And Nathan, I know, has it on his phone for his workouts and stuff. But we are doing the visualizers that were released in conjunction with the album's release. Of course, the album was called How Did I Get Here? That is what I ask myself all the time. How did we get here?
Well, I got a question about the title if people know the answer. Is this a line from that song, Letting the Days Go By? Do you know that line where he's like, well, how did I get here?
No, I didn't catch that.
Oh,
so people are already saying in the chat their favorite tracks, which is great. That's fine. I'm glad people have already got their favorites. It hasn't been out for almost 24 hours. This album, people already have their favorites. So, and that's what Nathan and I will do. I'm sure Nathan and I will. We won't list. Actually, this is kind of fun. We've done this before because we're not ranking. But what we'll do is we'll say that's our favorite track, and does the next track beat that track? That's all it means. It's not a ranking. It's just which one will knock out the next one type thing. Oh, there you
Talking
go.
Heads. That's the one I was thinking of. Yep, that's the song.
Good job. Big suit, little head. I like it. Okay, here we go. The first song is Lemonade. So yes, as far as this goes right now, Lemonade is my favorite song on the album until we see if it gets dethroned or not. So here we go.
Losing control. I don't wanna go home. I don't wanna go home. She's so bitter, she's so sweet. Lemonade, lemonade. A little taste is all I need. Lemonade, lemonade. She got me waking at times that I've never seen. Might make me start to believe
right, there you go again. Lemonade. It was never a bad song, but I find that I just kind of enjoy it a little bit more and more each time because it's such a different sound from some of the other Louis stuff. But it really is a bop of a song. I can see why it was a lead single because it's like someone said here, like it's nice to kind of grab maybe for the general public who might not know Louis or didn't quite think, I don't want to listen to a solo work from some One Direction boy. And they're like, oh, this is kind of a fun, but who does this? What? Louis Tomlinson does the song because it would trick you a little bit when you put that on your Shazam and see who's singing. So
I'm trying to think of the last time an artist put the main release as the first single on an album. I know it's been done before. I'm not like saying it's never been done. It's clearly been done before, but I'm trying to think of an album where they've done that, where like the like not the main track. I know there's people who are gonna say, "Oh no, there's better songs." Of course, I'm just saying like that's such a catchy song, and to use that as like the first song, interesting choice. I like that. That's what we're leading with. So yeah, it's I mean that's a great song. It really is. Like, I mean we've done 2 songs from this album. Put it this way. Of those 2, this one's my favorite. I know other people like is it Palaces? Is that the name of it?
Mm-hmm.
That other people like that one more, and then whatever. I like this one more than Palaces. So
very interesting.
I like it.
Yeah, I love it too. So far with our journey with this album, this is my favorite. This is my favorite Louis song from the new album. I got a couple of tidbits here which I found interesting. Louis said this. He said on a radio show, he said the song was recorded in paradise. I recorded it looking up to record it in Costa Rica. So hopefully you get a bit of feeling of paradise from that.
It is paradise.
Yeah. The first single, I really wanted to come out the block with something that was interesting sonically. True, that it certainly is. And more melodic maybe than I've done in the past with previous singles. So I feel really good about it. Well, you should. I think it's all those things. I think it's a different sonic feel for sure. It's melodic, a great catchy chorus. And I do have the lyrics up. I wasn't sure about these visualizers. Just my only disappointment so far is there's no lyrics with the visualizer. So, which is fine because the visualizers just repeat themselves. That's why they're called visualizers. But I'm hoping they were going to put lyrics on there. But oh well. So I am looking over. So if you see me mouthing along with the songs, ladies and gentlemen at home, do not say I know these songs off by heart because it's not true. I'm literally reading, and I know this song a little bit, so it was easier to sing along or lip sync along. But yeah, nothing really stands out to me too much in the lyrics. I mean, I think it's just a fun bop. I don't think the lyrics are all that necessarily that deep. I'm not a lyric guy, anyways. Nathan's more of a lyric guy than me. Oh, my daughter's interrupting me. Yes, sweetheart. I love you too. Okay. All right. So Nathan, the next song is called "On Fire."
On Fire.
Now I do have the lyrics up for this as well. So if you got that. Certainly don't have to, but I don't think there's lyric videos. Yeah. All right, here we go. On Fire.
No more surprises. Stroll along on the treadmill that my life is. No compromises. The only thing that matters is if I really like it. I was complacent, comfortably jaded. I never knew. You came and you raised it. Now I'm a wasteland. What can I do? You set me on fire. Today I feel worse. Sometimes it feels nice when the smoke gets in comfortably jaded, I never knew. You came in your racing, now I'm a wasteland, what can I do? You set me on fire. 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 Set me on
There you go.
Well, maybe just get the awkward part out of the way. I don't think that one takes Lemonade away from me. I like the song. I like the general construction of that song. It you know what it actually made me think is this sounds a little bit like Harry. Like some of the Harry, not his voice, not the vocals, not the compositions per se, but some of the background, like that sounded like Sarah could be playing that beat, and the some of the sounds there sounded a bit, it just reminded me of some Harry songs. So that all interesting little conjunction of those, and that I'm not saying it takes away because it sounds like Harry, just to be clear. But as far as great, hi, yeah, as far as a song goes, I just think it's, oh, hang on, maybe my puppy's gonna go.
Oh,
Juno, go. Who's that? Go. Who's that? Go. There we go. Okay. Stress gone. All right. Yeah, I like the song. I really like Lemonade. I really think it's a strong song. It's a good composition. It has a feel to it that really, I think that was what I was anticipating more of more of that sound. And this feels more of a safer sound. That's all. Yeah.
okay. Some interesting. I like the lyrics right away. The first line, I like, no more surprises. I stroll along on the treadmill that life is. I think it's great. A great metaphor of the treadmill of life. Sometimes we're moving or we're working and we're grinding and like we're not going anywhere. Sometimes it can feel like a treadmill, almost like those gerbil wheels. No compromises. The only thing that matters is I really like it. You know what? Life is not bad. Then he goes on to say here, back in the real world, got everything I wanted. But today I feel worse. Sometimes it feels nice when the smoke gets in my eye. So we know he's a smoker. Louis, put that cigarette down. Stop smoking. We want you to stop. We want you to live a long time. So yeah, I will say, Nathan, this song dethrones Lemonade for me. I got into it right away. I liked it right away. I found the chorus very catchy. I don't know something about, and I love the last part of, set me on fire, and then the set me on. I love that. It tricked me. It's like, oh, we're dragging it out. I don't know why that caught me. I liked it. And I like the great gang chorus, and it's an easy bop to get into. I do suspect, because it's such a quick, easy one to get into, it's a lot of fun. It might be one that tires quickly, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But some songs that are very, very, very catchy right away don't always necessarily have the longest legs. Ironically, of course, the ones that take you longer to get into have the longest legs. It's just the way songs work. So this could have easily been a single. I bet you there was some discussion between this one and Lemonade. I bet you there was some sort of like, which one do we give it? I get why they did Lemonade still. But I love the bass line throughout this. It's the easy one to dance to. Very fun, not boring at all. I got, maybe just because I've heard Lemonade the most, so I'm just like kind of wanted to throw it just to see if something beats this one, if that makes sense. So both are great songs. Remember, folks, as we dethrone our quote-unquote favorite on a first-time listen, because those things change over time anyways, it's just a way of playing the game that we are paying attention, which one makes us feel a little bit better than the one previous, but they're all great songs so far. We're not ranking anything per se. Okay, the next one is called Sunflowers. We've already had some scuttlebutt in the chat. that Sunflowers is some people's favorite. So let's check it out.
Okay.
Something's always getting in the way. Sick and tired of smoking in the rain. Dreaming of a temporary heaven. Hope we're not too broken to escape. So I say, ooh, won't you take me where all the sunflowers are hiding? Ooh, won't you tell me where all the sunflowers are shining? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ooh, won't you take me where all the sunflowers are hiding? I can barely see you through the haze, but there's enough for you to keep me up for days. Don't know where I'm driving, but we're going somewhere. Hope we're not too broken to escape. So I say, ooh, won't you take me where all the sunflowers are hiding? Ooh, won't you tell me where all the sunflowers are shining? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ooh, won't you take me where all the sunflowers are hiding? Something's always getting in the way. Sick and tired of smoking in the rain. Dreaming of a temporary heaven. Hoping not too broken to escape. So I say, ooh, won't you take me where all the sunflowers are hiding? Ooh, won't you tell me where all the sunflowers are shining? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ooh, won't you take me where all the sunflowers are hiding?
I think we were both looking at the lyrics. I realized our format was wrong for that whole song almost. Like we were little on the side.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at
We
lyrics
were
too,
there.
and then I saw something changed. I'm like, what
Yeah.
changed?
Yeah,
Right.
we're both little tiny faces on the side, which shows you we're reading the lyrics. So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, okay, so right away, yeah, this dethrones On Fire. Great, On Fire is a great song,
Okay.
and I loved On Fire. Okay, I'll let you know when I hate a song. How does that sound? Once I tell you I didn't like the song, that will mean all the other ones are good. Okay. This now is my quote unquote new favorite song on the album so far. 3 songs in, because it's different. It's a different Louis sound. I like how he's branching out of his sound a little bit here. We got some great guitar in the back. We got an instrumental break. The lyrics a little bit more like you can tell he put a little bit more thought into the lyrics, so there's a little bit more thought into the song. And I do love the chorus of the ooh. I know I like the ooh. I like how he does that. And the la da da da. It's a very like I don't know what the peace and love type song, from the 70s, mixed with some new wave of the 80s. Yeah, and again, he's mentioned smoking twice in a row now. Talking about smoke in his eyes, and I talk about sick and tired of smoking in the rain. But that's a very interesting, again, metaphor image. I'm sure he's smoked in the rain before. Dreaming of a temporary heaven. Hope we're not too broken to escape. So I say, take me where the sunflowers are hiding. I love that idea of these beautiful flowers are hiding somewhere. They're shining somewhere. Take me there. Take me to this beautiful little heaven of flowers and nature and peaceful area. Yeah, deeper lyrics, Nathan. Better song than the other ones. We're growing here on this album. Sunflowers.
Okay, I'm gonna fundamentally disagree with you on this one.
Sure, absolutely. Sure.
I don't think the lyrics are that much deeper. In fact, I find them a little bit more simple than the last one. Not that that's a bad thing. I think this is in line with what Louis said about the album, that it's a fun album. It's intended to be, fun and less serious. Okay. Because I don't know if the lyrics are very serious at all. In fact, I think they're just pretty, like, not standard is not the right word, but like they're intended to be the music as well. So for me, it doesn't dethrone Lemonade, because I'm still on Lemonade. I think Lemonade is a really tight song that it's catchy right from the beginning, and I like the groove of it quite a bit. This one was just kind of like, oh yeah, that's a good song, but I couldn't get into it, and like you said earlier, it could be one of those ones that you listen to a few times and then you start to kind of pick up the groove of it. But it wasn't catching me right off the bat, is all. Yeah. So
right.
Lemonade still stands as number one for me, but good song here. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, the fourth track on the album, Lazy, which I love a lazy weekend. I'm hoping to have a lazy weekend, but that's rarely the case. But the next song is called Lazy. Here we go. Track number 4, and I've got the lyrics up ready to go with that. And there we go. And there we go.
Ocean in the air. Maybe it's just that I don't really care. The distant solar system getting near. 18 hours later, we're still here. Summer blaze got me feeling lazy. Bright days got me feeling lazy. I should try. An asteroid could blow us all to bits. Maybe we wouldn't notice if it did. Thinking of ways that we can pass the time, sitting doing nothing if we like. Summer blaze got me feeling lazy. Bright days got me feeling lazy. I should try. Nothing's gonna make me. Got me feeling lazy. La 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 la.
Okay. Well, I know that other people have other songs that are their favorites that maybe they didn't like this one, but I actually like this one a lot. This one actually became my favorite so far. It'll dethrone Lemonade. And the reason for it is it's very unique. I think that's the part that's got me is that the sound of it feels like here's more an experiment that I'm going to try, and I'm going to use different sounds that I haven't really explored before. That la 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 kind of chorus that goes throughout is very, I don't know, it's not that it's more catchy than Lemonade's actually a really catchy song. This one isn't as catchy, but the combination of the experimentation of the song, some of the lyrics are really interesting here. This verse 2, an asteroid could blow us all to bits. Maybe we wouldn't notice if it did. Thinking of ways we can pass the time sitting doing nothing. If we, kind of like it's commenting in a way about just how we've become lazy, but also kind of celebrating it at the same time, which is an interesting way to approach that topic, I guess. Yeah, good song for me. I think that one pushes it above Lemonade.
There you go. Awesome. Yeah, I agree. It's a great song. I love the song. It almost pushed off Sunflowers for me. It almost did. And people were like, right, you're just going to keep pushing it. The next song will push the next song. And this just shows you, I'm objectively listening to each song as it is. I love this song. And I think this is a song that will, funny enough, grow even more over time. It's probably bump on fire over time, right? But I love the different soundscape on this one as well. I hate comparing to bands sometimes, but it had this, and I'm not very familiar with this band, but it has some Gorillaz feel to it. And I like the sound effects he's using. I like the voice changes he's using. But this is a song that's tougher probably to do live. I suspect this is an album song. I don't know if he will play this live per se. It's a lot going on. You got a lot of almost female backing voices on this, which sounded great. I like the effects. This is a very studio heavy song, like studio instrumentation and sound effects. So I don't know how it translates live, but maybe it does. Just doesn't do a voice effect on his vocals. Is all, not a big deal. But it does the do. It's a very, it's not a lazy song, but it has that lackadaisical feel. You're just boom, 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 just chilling, just maybe smoking a doob or whatever he does. Yeah, that's the idea.
To see who's playing this with him. That's my other question.
Yeah, I had a few writers on it. Let's see here. A few
like
writers
when they do this live, like will it be? I assume he's gonna have female backup singers.
Oh, probably. I'm just looking at the specs here. There's a lot of backing vocals, a lot of guy vocals. Maybe it's just guy vocals. I don't see a lot of female names here. So maybe it's just guys singing high.
Falsetto.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I loved it though. I love this album. So 4 songs deep, we're not even halfway, but it's a great sounding album. It's uniquely different than his other albums, which I like. I like that it sounds different, and I wanted it to sound different. It's still fun though, very easy listening. Louis doesn't challenge you, and he doesn't have to. I don't want to be challenged necessarily, but I like how he branched out these last 2 songs here. I can see why they weren't released as singles, because he's like, I don't know if people are just grab this right away, but Louis fans would hear these. Oh, it sounds different. I like that Louis sounds different. So that's where I'm at right now. Okay, so a very strong second single is the next one that we all enjoyed first time listening, but we'll looking forward to hearing it again with the lyrics this time, because I can't remember if I watched the lyrics, but it'll be a good reminder all the same. So Palaces is the next one.
Jungle, I see a face that
I do want to apologize. This will be equalized on the YouTube channel, but for some reason that whoever posted that online, it seemed much louder in my earphones than the other songs. So
Yeah,
I don't know if anyone else experienced that.
balanced it out yet, maybe.
Yeah, the equalizer was like, holy crap! I thought it was blowing up my speakers. So I do apologize to our live listeners, but I should be able to equalize that when it goes on YouTube. But speaking of our YouTube listeners, let's continue. So I love that song. I mean, that's just such a great fun bop. That's classic Louis bop song. It's a catchy as F chorus. Like I can't help it. I love that chorus. I love that. I love the line. There's you can stay for night in the palaces of my mind. I don't know why that's such a great line. Just the imagery of the palaces of my mind. You can stay here. I don't care about the world outside. It's just this whole maybe fantasy land that he's created for the images for someone to stay. You know, I've created this landscape or this palaces of my mind, and I don't know. He mentions the word Oasis, which I thought was interesting. I know he's a big fan of the band, so I maybe wasn't a nod to the band, but he goes, I can't drag myself from the Oasis. Stop standing still. Everything's changing. We've been written deep into the walls around here. There's another nod to walls around here. It puts me in. Yeah, I think this is just a classic, good song. Does it dethrone Sunflowers for me? I think it does. At this moment, my heart says yes. I think it's just such a great bop. I love a good pop bop song. And this is such a catchy song. Like it's syrupily sweet, sickly sweet. I know it's catchy. I know the hooks are all there. I can't help it. I'm moving along. I'm sucked in. It worked. I loved it.
Oh, it's interesting. This is the second listen to this, and maybe I just wasn't as like checked in on, you know, where his music was at right now. But listening to it a second time now, and then comparing it to what we've listened to, I still don't think it is enough to take away from Lemonade, but I certainly would put it, if I was to like position it, it would be above the other ones that I didn't like. I think this one is better now that I've listened to it a second time than I thought. Right. I still think that the last one that we just did, I can't remember the name of it. That's how my memory works. Can't remember where
Lazy.
Single thing. What was it?
Lazy.
Right. I think that one is like maybe I'm just rewarding experimentation more than I should, but I like that one a little bit more than this one. But this one has elevated with a second listen. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
So it's not dethroning. You say what was the one?
No, Lazy's still taking
I see. Okay. All right.
first place right now in my mind. It doesn't dethrone Lemonade. So if I was to like start hierarchying, whatever, it's like Lazy, Lemonade, and then this one.
Okay. All right. We're gonna do 3 more songs. Nathan's okay with that. This is easy listening. I'm happy to do 3. Are you okay with that?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll do it in 2 parts. Yeah, I think that's easy. Okay. But before we do, guys, take a quick pee break. I'm bursting at the seams. I want to enjoy these last 3 songs. So I'll be 2 minutes. Stand by.
Oh, we even have like a little. Hang on, I'll find it. Here it is, right here. And I'll give you some music. Where is it? There's some great music that goes with this. Here it is.
next time.
Be right back. Be right back. Be right back. The song's called Feeding the Ducks. Be right back. It's time to feed the ducks, if you know what I mean. Be right back.
All right. How do you turn that off? I don't know how to do that. I don't want to turn off the stream. How do we do that? What's going on? How do we do that?
And I gotta pause the music, or otherwise it'll.
Hello? Can people still hear us? Can they still hear us? Hello? Can you still hear us?
Yeah, they can hear us.
Hello? Are you there? Hello? Anybody there?
It's right here. Where is it? And I take that down, and then I go over here. There.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Thanks, everyone. Of course, that is the stuff that people on YouTube don't get to see, the pee breaks. All right. Yes, you can hear us. That's great. Boy, I hate this album. It's terrible. Okay, let's go back. I jest. I'm having fun. I'm being silly. A silly Willy. Okay, here we go. I did start the last review, right? So you've got the next one for starter. Okay. All right. The next one is okay. All right, Nathan. The next song is called Last Night. Here we go.
Okay, Last Night.
Behind the shades you look pretty. Conversations on the backseat. I can't take my eyes off you. Swapping memories from the last time. Expectations on the first night. Building castles down here with you. This was the last night of our lives. You tell me how you're feeling. If we don't make it out alive, scared of what if our futures they never collide. This was the last night of our lives. Chasing maps under the moonlight. Every moment's like a landslide. Another second closer to you. While your eyes keep on talking, a silent language unfolding. Seeing patterns in the way you move. If this were the last night of our lives, tell me how you're feeling. If we don't make it out alive, scared of what if our futures they never collide. This was the last night of our lives. This was the last night of our lives. Scared of what if our futures they never collide. This was the last night of our lives.
Okay, I guess it's me now on
Yes,
this
sir.
one. I'm so conflicted on this one. I definitely like what he's doing with his, the chorus. When the chorus kicks in, that if this were the last night of our life, it's a cool chorus. I thought it would be way catchier for some reason. So when it came in, it was really kind of like just chill. Because I really like the setup of that little beat, that kind of like a breakback beat or whatever that's called. That like just a straightforward beat that kind of brings the song in, and you're kind of imagining this, like, in the car, top down, driving around, kind of feel very like, if this is our last night of our lives, can't take my eyes off you, like this, like kind of fun, euphoric feeling. But then the chorus hit, and I was like, "Oh, that's not what I was expecting." So, is it good enough for it to dethrone previous songs? I don't know. Yeah, I think it would have to grow in me. I'd have to hear it a few more times and really check it to see if it gets there. So for now, it doesn't. For now, Lazy still takes first place for me, but
okay,
it could over time. Yeah, this one I could see over time might actually grow.
All right, interesting. Okay, so Palaces is such a bop and a banger. So objectively, it's just such a hard one to knock down. It'll be interesting to see which song knocks it off the perch. However, I can see Last Night becoming the song I like more later than Palaces.
Okay.
I think there's a lot happening here. I really like the soundscape of this one. I like the acoustic guitar. I like the subtle vocal. I love it's like that slow singing with the quick drumming sound. It's very, very 80s. The band was on the tip of my tongue. Again, it doesn't matter, but a very familiar type sound with the quick drumming, with slower singing. And I don't want to. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No more guardrails. I try to stick away from the guardrails.
The concept there is less is more. Like they're using a less is more approach.
Yeah, it's a very quiet song. I think it's a sort of a fast love song. And that's what I like about it. So it could easily have been done at a slower, whatever beats per minute, more of a mellow song. But I'm kind of glad it wasn't. I like that the music behind the singing was more frantic than the singing, and I also like that Louis' vocals were very crisp and clear here. And I'm a sucker. Yes, I am not deep when it comes to lyrics. So I should have rephrased the other song saying it's deep lyrics. I'm speaking to the master of lyrics and prose. I should know better. I'm a simpleton when it comes to lyrics and poetry.
Don't ever call me the master of
the master prose
of prose.
Prose. The prose Professor Prose over
Professor
here.
Oh my gosh!
Well, you have an expertise in the, like Nathan. You taught it forever. You do have a look that I don't have. I don't have the trained eye, so to speak. I would say Marcus. What's that? What do you call the fake diamonds? Something Kazorkians. What do they call Dr. Kazorkians? They call Dr. Kazorkian diamonds. Yeah, so I would get fooled by that over a dime. Is what I don't have the eye to tell the difference. But what I'm trying to say is, I really like the lyrics of this one. I love the poetic, romantic imagery, swapping memories from the last time, expectations on the first time, building castles. Again, there's the castles, building castles down here with you, castles, palaces. It's very interesting. He then also references like I very thematic here to his Faith in the Future album. If we don't make it alive, I'm scared of what if our futures they never collide. That's a great idea. Like if this were the last night of our lives, just this idea of this romantic love and all the what do you call it, the butterfly effect choices of our lives and the things that are missed, while you're keeping eyes on talking, the silent language unfolding, seeing patterns in the way you move. I don't know, that's poetic to me. I don't even quite know what it means. That's when you get to that poetry where like, what does that mean? I don't know. I just love that line again. It repeats in the chorus. It's the chorus. I'm scared of what if our futures they never collide. I don't know why it's a great line, because he's talking about us, but what if our futures never collide? And the idea is not even if they meet, but there's a collision, which is an interesting description. Yeah, great song, boy. It's tough because I know Palaces is such a bop, and it grabs you on purpose. It's I know it's chocolate ice cream, and Last Night's a little bit more finer song, but yeah, it's tough to say. I think Last Night would grow on me in the long run. Like a year from now, ask me, I probably will dethrone Palaces. But we're not done with our reaction to the album yet. We're only halfway through. The next song, Nathan, is Broken Bones. Have you broken a bone? I can't remember now.
Yes.
What did you break?
Broke one of my bones when I was with you, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that my fault?
No.
Did you kick me? Was
Nope.
that you're mad at Fat Chunk? Did you kick me?
Yeah.
Did you kick a helmet on the ground? Like an orc helmet on the ground?
No, it was at Whitty's Lagoon, and I was coming down the steps, and I remember I kicked my toe, and I sat in British Columbia Hospital all night just for them to go, "Yep, broke your toe."
And you can't do anything
Can't
about
do
it,
anything about it.
Yeah, you can't. It's weird. Yeah, I don't. It's funny. I don't remember. I just remember. What do I remember? It's funny. What a weird. I just remember you kick other things, but not, I didn't realize you kicked your own toe. Remember the other thing you kicked? It doesn't matter.
Oh,
yeah. Well, all right. Broken bones. I've broken my collarbone. By the way, I had when I was 5 or 6 years old. We did the old game of line kids up on the ground and you jump off a cliff, see how many kids you can jump over. Well, I was the one that didn't get jumped over, and the kid landed on my collarbone, snapped it in half. Good times. Good times. Okay, broken bones. Here we go.
broken bone.
Oh yes, Louis broke his arm. Remember that? Louis broke his arm.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Did he always have a break? Did he break his arm more than once? That silly guy.
I'm sure it's not the first time.
Yeah. There we go.
Running into the light, chasing satellite. Nobody said it's easy, but I've always loved to fight. Coming from outer space, I'm in a better place. Oh, they just got a sweetness, and I've always loved the taste. I broke my bones, yeah, but fuck it, I'll do it all again. Do it all again. I don't know where, but I'll do it all again. Do it all again with you. Rising through the haze, burning through the maze, lost among the chaos, but I always loved the chase. Fire in my veins, running through the flames. Oh, caught between the madness, but I've always loved the game. I roll my bones, yeah, but fuck it, I'll do it all again. Do it all again. I'll do it all again. I don't know where, but I'll do it all again. Do it all again.
I believe it's my turn to go first. I believe. I could be wrong. Well, folks, we just have a winner. This one dethroned Palaces. Holy smokers, this is a great song. Holy smokers, I love this song.
Mhm.
I feel like it's combining all three albums together.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good call. Yep.
I just love the soundscape of the song. The chorus is so good. This is the best song on the album so far. I love it. I didn't think a song called Broken Bones would be the one that breaks Palaces off its cliff. And again, remember, all these other songs I loved. There hasn't been a secret yet for me. Maybe we can pick at the end of it, Nathan, our least favorite. That might be kind of interesting. Or at least people already have in our chat have said which songs are the least favorite. But boy, I just love that idea. You know, he's talking about, you know, I broke my bone, but yeah, F it. I'll do it all again. Do it all again. I don't know when, but it's an anthem of you get knocked down, you get up again. You take a bucket drink, you take a bucket drink, you take a anyway.
You take a cider drink, you take a lager drink.
Yeah. The lyrics are great. Running into this light, chasing satellites. Nobody said it was easy, but I always loved the fight. Coming from outer space, I'm in a better place. Oh, danger's got a sweetness, and I've always loved this taste. I just, yeah, it's fun. It's that chorus I could listen to, and then we have a great guitar outro.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I'm probably taking a lot of your stuff, but that's the randomness
No.
of going back and forth. It's just sometimes it lucks out. Yeah, I love the song. Favorite on the album thus far, Nathan.
Well, I'm sure.
Sorry,
people know what
Marianne was
happens.
saying. Look, people are calling that Marianne knew it. That's cool. Thanks, guys. That's funny.
Well,
That's great that our patrons kind of know our taste a little bit. That's funny. Nathan, what are you going to say?
Did you know that I was putting it on the One Wheel playlist, though?
One Wheel. The One Wheel. Why?
Yeah, it's an exact vibe. That's the vibe of the One Wheel playlist. Yeah. It's that, like, that beat is very like floating on the one wheel, right? That's what fits that vibe. Again, the One Wheel playlist is not the like, those are my favorite songs of all songs. That's just, it fits the vibe of being on a one wheel going down the road. Yeah, that's what that is. So
it's still an honor. It's still an
honor though. And just like you said, it is so far the best song on the album. And that just, I could see that one even played live would be a great song. I can see, the guitar coming in. There could be like ways to even make variations of that song. It just has that. Yeah, I think it's a great all around song. So, my opinion, best song so far.
Oh, so we're both on the same one.
Yep.
Stand by, folks. Which of the remaining songs will dethrone Broken Bones, or if any, and who will it be? Which one will break that bone song? I can't think of it. Okay. All right. Next song, Nathan.
Break the bone song.
Break the Bone. The next one, Dark to Light, is the name of this last song of our part one. But again, yes, if you're watching this on YouTube, it'll probably be all one part. But for our patrons, this is the last one for part one. Dark to Light.
Dark to Light.
It's over before it ends. Why doesn't anybody tell you that? No phoenix in the flames. There's only empty photographs. Is there anything that I can do? I wish you could see how you look in my eyes one more time. Would it make a difference? Would it make you smile? Could it bring you from dark to light? You told me to carry on, but I never listen to what you tell me. And I can't carry this weight for long. But I'm not over it already. Is there anything that I can do? I wish you could see how you look in my eyes one more time. Would it make a difference? Would it make you smile? Could it bring you from dark to light?
I love
Damn
watching
you,
your
Louis!
love watching your face. Okay, I haven't looked at the comments until now. Yeah, a lot of people like this one, and I figured. All right. This is, I mean, here's what Louis is doing here. He's taking, this is the rock ballad. Because what I like about this one is he didn't go into just electronic stuff as some of the other songs have used quite a bit of. Not that that's bad, just that for a ballad, for a proper rock ballad, you gotta stick to the goods that make it work, like good old acoustic drums, good old guitar, like a clean guitar, switch it up halfway, build it so that it starts to, bring the emotion when it needs to hit. Love this line, don't go anywhere I can't follow. I don't know if he used it from Sam from Lord of the Rings, but it's definitely there if you know the reference. Then like, yeah, the idea, he's kind of speaking to somebody who is kind of is in perpetually in darkness. And he's saying, what can I do? How do I, would it make, I wish you could see how I see you. And then would that make a difference? Would it even make you smile? Could it bring you from dark to light? Like it's like I see things in a very positive way. Like this is my life right now.
Of course.
Is I see things and I try to see the very good that people could be. And it's hard to explain it to people sometimes because I think people get stuck in their own perceptions of themselves all the time. So yeah, it's a great song. And does it dethrone it? That's what I'm struggling with. It's like, it's such a good ballad, such a good rock ballad. If I hadn't heard the last one, this one would have been first place. So this is second place for me right now. Really close second. It doesn't quite take it, but yeah. Anyway, go.
Yeah, I'm almost on the same. It's funny. I'm on the same fence, and it just shows you how good this song is. I think the part of the reason why it just maybe doesn't, not because of the subject matter, but a little bit. It's funny. I'm listening to the lyrics, reading the lyrics, and it can you can interpret it to anyone who has had loss, obviously, to the other side of death, right? You can read those lyrics, and at first I thought, oh, was it about his mom? But some of the things, the first clue was, I don't think so, because it says here, the one lyric that threw me off, well, I don't think it's about his mom. He mentions like, oh yeah, you told me to carry on, but I never listened to what you tell me. It's like, that doesn't sound like what Louis would say about his mom.
No,
so that's why. But I caught on fairly quickly. It was about loss and love. A lost loved one, because right here, is it over before it ends? No phoenix in the flames. There's only empty photographs. So I'm thinking, okay, like the phoenix rises from the flame, but no bird is there. Is there anything I can do? I wish I could see how you look in my eyes. I wish you could see how I look in my eyes. But that was the key there, because I'm like, well, again, I don't think his mother has self-reflection issues, right? She seems like a very confident, lovely woman. So yes, it sounds like from our chat, and it kind of makes sense that it might be about Liam.
Yeah, I just caught that in the chat now.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Like I knew it was somebody close to him. I don't know why I didn't guess Liam right away, because I thought it was about his mom, but he already did a wonderful song, Two of Us, about his mother. I mean, it doesn't mean he can't do another one, but this obviously makes sense. This is the first album since Liam's passing.
Great.
Now there's makes more sense here. I wish you, Liam, could see how you look in my eyes one more time. Would it make a difference? Would it make you smile? Could it bring you from dark to light? Like, and that's key. And I think that's what you're saying there, Nathan. I think that's what you're totally getting. That is like, I see Nathan for the good man that he is, for the good person that he is. And I try sometimes to tell him, Nathan, I love you, man. You're awesome. You're amazing. But it's hard. It's hard to say, like, if someone cares about you. And we've all been there. We've all feel down sometimes, or in the dumps. And people tell you they love you and they respect you, or they think wonderfully of you. And you're like, but that's what Louis is saying. I wish you could just see truly the light that you shine, the person that you are, because you wouldn't maybe be feeling the way you do if you could see what you are. So sometimes we're blinded by our own, we can't see the forest because of the trees, or the trees, whatever, one of those two. And then he goes on to say, you told me to carry on, but I never listen to what you tell me, and I can't carry this weight for long. but I am not over it already. And just, yeah, so I think it's definitely about Liam. It's not about his mom, but at the same time, you could, yeah, anyone that's lost a loved one, spouse, friend, child, somebody, especially somebody who, let's be honest, especially somebody who was struggling. Let's be honest, somebody who was
It doesn't
struggling
have
with
to be
life.
someone who has passed either.
It could be that somebody's maybe just gone away, separated you from their life, maybe ostracized themselves. Yeah, the loss of relationship, friendship. So Nathan, remember, I want to see you smile. Would it make you smile? Does Chunk make you smile? That's what I want to know. See, there you go. That's the smile. That's the smile we love. That's the one we love. All right, that's it. Yeah. So I think it's a great composition, beautiful song, but I don't mean this in a bad way. It's such a, if it truly is about Liam, it's such a tough subject matter, so close to Louis' heart. I almost feel like it shouldn't be my favorite song, but boy, what a tribute.
Well,
what a tribute.
I would say it's a double thing. It's a tribute. Tributes are often like to show how great someone is. And at first glance, you might think that, well, how is this a tribute? But it is like when you look through and really look at it that light, it's Louis seeing the light from Liam, and then post-mortem giving a bit of a tribute backhandedly through the song. So it works. It works because it's raw emotion that he's processing, and he's using that real raw emotion and trying to make a song out of it. That's great. That's what great songwriters do. So well done.
Awesome. All right, Nathan, I'm excited to keep going with this album. So far, so good. I'll say this, we're halfway through approximately.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, or just over halfway through, I'll say this album, not that I had low expectations. I wasn't sure where we're going to go with the album. And of course, we'll give our final thoughts at the end. But yeah, this album surprised me a lot of great ways. I really like the sound, the sonic sound, the singing, the choruses. It's fun. It's a fun album. It is. Okay, here we go. The next song. Go ahead.
I was just going to introduce it. Next up is Imposter, the third release, and we're going to do the music video for this one.
Yeah, it has a music video, so check it out.
I've been here before, but it never felt like this. I try to build a wall, but to you the paper thin. Feels like a falling cake in a torrent. I'm so annoyed, you that it hurts. I'm so afraid that I let you stay in. You're singing more than I deserve. I think there's a stranger in my bed. My heart's beating faster. I can't get the feeling out my head that I am the imposter. Is it really happening? I don't wanna wake up. I can't get this feeling out my head that I am the imposter. Second guessing shit, proper paranoia now. Sweat dripping, terrified you'll find me out. Feels like a falling kick in a torrent. I'm so annoyed, you that it hurts. I'm so afraid that I let you stay in. You're singing more than I deserve. I think there's a stranger in my bed. My heart's beating faster. I can't get the feeling out my head that I am the imposter. Is it really happening? I don't wanna wake up. I can't get this feeling out my head that I am the imposter. I don't really know who I am. No. I don't really know who I am. I think there's a stranger in my bed. I am the imposter. Is this really happening? I don't wanna wake up.
Oh,
It's a fun little ending. That's obviously not the. I assume that part's not in the studio version. It's just for the video with them all sing at the end there. So that's fun. All right, Nathan, what are your thoughts on Imposter?
Oh, well, yeah, that's super catchy.
Mhm.
That, I mean, if we're just going off of catchiness, that's more catchy than Lemonade for sure. And then, oh man, sorry, we record these in two different parts, so I've forgotten the name of the song that just knocked it out of the park for us.
Well, I think we were both on Broken Bones, is what it was.
Broken Bones, right? Yeah. I don't know, man. Is this good enough to take that one out? It's good. Well, it's good enough. Put it this way, it's good enough to put on the workout playlist, because it's a perfect workout song. But that aside, whether it fit, I'm not gonna like weigh in there yet. I just want to like address the idea behind this song, because I know he said that in that interview he did with Diary of the CEO. He talked a lot about feeling like he's an imposter, like the imposter syndrome that he has to deal with. And so obviously this song stems from that feeling that he has felt. I can't imagine being, a member of such a successful band and then having other members go on and get their fame to not feel a little bit like, am I as good as them? Are they better than me? Not that I think he obsesses over that, but you wouldn't be able to help that, right? If you and I split our channel somehow and went like, I'm out of here, and then like we did our own thing, it would be impossible not to compare, who does better, right? It would feel, I don't know, that'd be a real challenge to just say, no, I don't think about that. So, and I'm not saying that that's what he's doing. I'm just saying the imposter syndrome can be really fueled by comparison sometimes. I know that I've felt it many times. When I feel imposter syndrome, it's often fueled by that comparison to others and going, am I as good as so-and-so? No, therefore I'm not very good. So yeah, anyway, it's a great song. It's going to be a catchy song. I suspect that one will end up being the top song of the album for a lot of people.
Oh, I think so. It's you can see why it's a strong single, why a lot of people like it. It's another good one where if you didn't know Louis from any other band or personality, you could listen to that song on the radio, at the club, or whatever. You're dancing along, you have fun. I mean, they're literally singing along at the video people at the end there, the cast, sing along. It's a fun sing along song. I love the 80s sound in this song as well. The bass line, the keyboards was very 80-esque, and great catchy song. I don't think it's better than Palaces. Thus, it's not better than Broken Bones for me, because Broken Bones is my favorite of the album so far. Yeah. So it's a great song. Again, we were going to make this very clear. We have a favorite. Doesn't make all the other songs any less fun or what they are. Though we do have to make a pick for our least favorite if we can remember. I still think I have
that's
one.
Right.
I got one in the back of my head.
Okay.
I have one back of my head. All right. So Nathan, less people lose their sanity as they watch our channel.
I knew you'd start pulling that out of a hat.
Is this Sanity? Is this Sanity? Is there a video for this? Oh, it's the visualizer. Sorry, threw me off. Sorry. I forgot the visualizer. It's like, what? Never mind. All right. Let's do that again. All right. Sorry.
I got my sanity. It's only me and nobody. I know you're mad at me. I don't know what to say. I got my sanity. It's only me and nobody. I got my sanity. Guess I've been numbing myself a little too much and thinking it helps. And now that my mind is finally clear, I'm letting you slide. No distortion now. found the way, even what is left of my brain. Time I got is mine. No distortion now. I keep talking to myself, to myself, to myself. I got my sanity. It's only me and nobody. I know you're mad at me. I don't know what to say. I got my sanity. It's only me and nobody. If you're not listening, then I keep talking to myself, to myself, to myself. I got my sanity, my sanity. To myself, to myself, to myself. I got my sanity.
All right.
Hmm.
I love that outro. These songs haven't been very long, which does it. That's fine. They're very quick, catchy. They don't drag out. There's some bands I love very well. Some of their songs, like, okay, that could have been shaved 30 seconds, right? So I guess Louis in this album is really cutting the fat off a lot of these songs, getting right to the chorus. Don't bore us, get to the chorus, and get it right down. But that outro was great. I love the soundscape of the outro, and I think if I was the producer, I think I would have used that as the bridge. I like what it was doing there. Give it like another 30, 40 seconds, shorten the front end a little bit, and then do a big, like, go up, like, amp up the chorus, just whatever octave level. Because I really like the soundscape on that last part. It could have been a great build to a more powerful outro. Because it could have easily had another 40 seconds. I don't know why it didn't. It had a great sound on the outro. So that's again, we've done this before with other songs. It's a complaint because I wanted more of something and I didn't get it because it was good. And I thought they could have continued. Maybe if it's played live, they could jam for a bit. Maybe that's what could happen there. The band could play for a while. Okay, but that being said, great catchy song. I think it's to the same level of catchiness as Imposter. I give it that same level, whatever the number would be, level of Imposter, Sanity. Boom, boom, catchy. You're tapping your feet. You're not bored at all. Again, don't bore us. Get to the chorus. And then we are get to some lyrics here, Nathan. I did enjoy. I forgot to mention some lyrics on the other one, so I want to make sure I bring up this one. This was funny, kind of clever. I got my sanity. It's only me and nobody. I kind of like that line. Like, I'm sane. It's only me. It's nobody else. I know you're mad at me. I don't know what to say. I got my sanity. It's only me and nobody. If you're not listening, then I keep talking. So it sounds like kind of a weird, like, I'm sane, but maybe it's just me and everyone else is crazy. Like, the whole world's crazy but me. And then this one, you're finally saying, now I got myself out of the way. Even what is left of my brain, time I got is mine. I like the idea of finally saying I got myself out of the way. So yeah, sometimes we get in our way of our own selves. Yeah, fun lyrics, catchy song. I put it at the same level as Imposter. I think it's just as good as Imposter.
Oh, okay. I'm going to keep very separate from what I think to what I think this song is doing and how it's performing from Louis' perspective. Because I, of course, know everything there is to know about. No, I don't. But I do suspect something about Louis.
Oh, wow.
That I'm just realizing. We've said earlier in other reactions that we really love it when he gets all rock and roll and, really enjoys doing the rock sound. I think that's a guilty pleasure from our side of it. What I mean by that is, like, we love the sound of it. I'm not 100% convinced that's Louis' sound, though. I suspect this is more the sound that he really likes. Like, I know he's very proud of this album, and he doesn't really care as much what people think of it. And I think that's what I'm hearing with the way that the music's put together, the topics. I like that that's what is happening for Louis' own sake. it's not the kind of sound I'm drawn to as much. And I know that, like, I'm keeping myself separate. I am saying on its own right, it's a great song, and I know people are going to love this song, and I know Louis loves this song. I can tell that he's enjoying doing this.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really get me up there, not as much as sorry, you said the name of the last song and I've already forgotten it.
Sanity. Imposter.
Imposter. I wouldn't put it up with Imposter. I think Imposter's a much catchier song and a little more complex. But this one, it's a great song. And like I say, I can imagine Louis performing this on stage and really enjoying himself, and the crowd really reacting to it and enjoying it too. So well done, Louis. And I know the fans will really enjoy it. So awesome.
Yeah, sorry I stepped on you there, Nathan. I jumped the gun a bit on that. I apologize.
That is...
Oh. Right away. What does it sound like right away? Sorry.
Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah. It's like Red Hot Louis Peppers. It's the Red Hot Louis Peppers, everyone. What you gotta give it to your mama. What I gotta give it to your papa.
Cigarettes and alcohol. If you want it, you got it. Better yet, just take it on. The fact that you like it makes it harder not to fall. Don't jump the gun, don't jump the gun, don't jump the gun. This conversation really got me going round. No hesitation to Adidas off the ground. The fact that I want to makes it harder to come down. Don't jump the gun, don't jump the gun, don't jump the gun. Oh, are you coming back to mine? Oh, am I running out of time? Singing from the bottom of my heart to the top of my love. Don't jump the gun, don't jump the gun, don't jump the gun. No time for sleeping when your dreams are wide awake. Is it too good to be true? Baby, I'm good either way. Is it too soon to love you? And if I do, what you say? Don't jump the gun, don't jump the gun, don't jump the gun. Are you coming back to mine? Oh, am I running out of time? Singing from the bottom of my heart to the top of my love. Don't jump the gun, don't jump the gun, don't jump the gun. I can't take no more. What are we waiting for? I can't take no more. What are we waiting for? Are you coming back to mine? Oh, am I running out of time? Singing from the bottom of my heart to the top of my love. Don't jump the gun, don't jump the gun, don't jump the gun. Don't jump the gun. Don't jump the gun.
Woohoo! All right. Well, that's another one going on the playlist. One wheel
wow.
playlist for sure.
One wheel. That's a one wheel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, just to be clear, it's not like I just, I only put the best there. I always put the ones that I think, I think this one will fit. And I have taken some off, actually. Some that I've like touted on this channel, but I'll put a song on there, see if it works, if it comes on and I'm floating along and then I'm like, oh, this one's great. This one hits it. Then it stays. Yeah, it's got that kind of vibe. It's funny, at first I wasn't sure what I thought of it. I liked the little Red Hot Chili Pepper sound, but there was some just strange parts there, like the pre-chorus where he just goes, oh, I was like, oh, that's it, okay, like a little better bridge there.
Oh yeah.
But then as it like builds and really starts to go, it's fantastic. It's really got a great vibe. So love that ending. That the outro was fantastic. The kind of chorus there where people are singing oh, while he's don't jump the gun, don't jump. It's cool. I love that. It's a really cool vibe.
Well, I just looked at the set list at the time it's recording, Nathan. He played last night at the time it's recording. I think it was the tour debut in New York, Ratchet, New York. And Jump the Gun was the second song on the set list. There you go.
Okay, well.
And he also played Broken Bones.
It's going to be very popular. Great one live too, I bet.
And he played Broken Bones. Wow. It's like he heard our reaction from last night.
He heard our reaction, was like, well, wait till you get to Jump the Gun.
Don't jump the gun. Don't bump it down. Remind me to say something to you, Nathan, offline. Yes, folks, offline. But remind me to say something to you, Nathan, offline, please. Okay. Yeah, I love this song. This is a great song. I made the connection to the Red Hot Chili, but it was just that, that sound. They're not the only band who's ever done that sound with the guitar.
No.
A lot of people on our Patreon. So yeah, a lot of people had it, but I forgot about it as the song went on. I love everything you said about it too. I love it too. The backing vocals. In fact, I like the song a lot. I like the guitar solo. It's rock and roll. We always said Louis the best when he's rocking. I think it fits his vocal styles the best. I think his band's the best at doing this. This is what he needs to do more of. He just needs to do rock and roll, kind of like I would say I'm not necessarily a big Maroon 5 band fan, but I'm just saying like that kind of like just kind of rock, like glossy pop rock, just go ahead and have fun, play the guitars, poppy chorus songs, pop rock. What I mean by that is like, it's not hard rock, just that rock and roll, fun rock and roll. And this is a good example. Jump the Gun's a great example. That just sounds great. The guitars sound great. The drums, the bass, everything sounds good. The backing chorus is great in this song. It's actually one of my favorite songs in the album, and it doesn't beat Broken Bones. I don't think this one's gonna get beaten. Just because Broken Bones, there's something uniquely special about that one. The chorus, I really like the chorus of that one, and the lyrics are a little bit stronger in that one for me too. It's just had a deeper feeling, but I feel like Jump the Gun is jumped up for me as far as it's in the top 3 of favorites on the album so far. I think my top 3 right off the bat, if I said top 3, Broken Bones, Palaces, and now Jump the Gun are my top 3. With Broken Bone being number 1, I still have my least favorite pick. It's in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know which one it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. The last song on the standard edition. Yes, folks, we do have the 3 further tracks. Yes, I love you too, sweetheart. It's my daughter telling me that she loves me. She knows I love her too. So we have the 3 additional tracks. There's 2 that come on the deluxe edition, and there is one, Nathan, that comes on the alternate cover edition. So we're going to do those as well. But for the standard edition, Lucid, Nathan, is the last one of the album. Standard edition.
Okay.
Lucid. Okay. Predictions for the last song of the album.
This is always a tricky one. Sometimes we found these last songs don't quite wrap it up properly, and sometimes they just knock it out of the park. So I'm predicting Louis knows his way around an album now, and I think this one, I think it's gonna be maybe a bit slower, but it's gonna like kind of put a bow on it.
Yeah, I'm hopeful. I don't get my hopes up. I'm hopeful. It's gonna probably be like a slower beginning. I'm hoping for kind of a build-up type song. As a good closer. That's again, if I was a producer of an album, I'd say, look, guys, we got to close this out with a bang. This is the closing track. Let's kind of give it that. Let's make this the most epic-ish part of the album. Let's make this the good outro. Let's really leave the kids saying, hey, okay, so here we go. Let's see if we're right. Lucid.
I bet you it's going to be lyrically the best one too.
Oh, well, you'll be the judge of that, not me, because I like lyrics that were apparently not that great. So.
PVC magnolia. to someone else, standing where they stood before. In some ways it's some ways strange, nothing is quite the same in this reality. Everybody looks like me. Lucid, I'll be okay, I'll dream awake. Lucid, I'll be okay, I'll dream awake. Lifetime payment plan. Walk into the superstore. Heavy pavement slide. Ripples as I touch the floor. In some ways it's always strange. Nothing is quite the same. If the feeling's real, why do I ever need to sleep? How did I get here? 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 Said I'll be okay, I'll dream away. How did I get here? Said I'll be okay, I'll dream away. I'll be okay, I'll dream away. I'll be okay, I'll dream away.
The gentle rain falling. Time to go to sleep. I go to sleep with rain sounds. So, okay, so it's my turn. Yes, it was exactly what I anticipated, and thus it was really, really good. And it landed and hit all the marks I was hoping for, except for one thing. I bet you know what it is.
Oh,
you wanna-
nope. I
No,
don't.
I shouldn't say that. Well, I already said it for one song. Kind of same idea as the buildup was really good. And again, if I was the producer, I would like where it went. Let's see, get the lyrics here. So what I was doing, that chorus part is really great at the end. So after the bridge, how do I get? It's okay. We're building up. Good, it's going. And then Lucid and how did I get? With the chorus going, the background overlaps like perfect. They should have repeated that one more time, raised it up another level, and then the outro should have just been more of a gang chorus. I'll be okay. I'll dream awake. And just like, bye. And then a very quick, I'm okay. I know I'm okay. I know I'm okay. And then boom. That's it. So I would have just, again, it's cliche, but the reason why that kind of works, I just wish the slow beginning and it did the build up, but the build up was short. So we had 80% build up, 20% climax. Wait, sorry, I was going to sneeze. Wait,
Hey, well, that's 1/8 of a climax right there.
yeah. Okay. So, but that's just my only kind of big criticism is I just wanted more. Again, of the good thing that was happening there. I just wish I wish it was. That's what she said. I wish it was longer. But the other things I really enjoyed about it, I love his singing this. You know, he's really pushing himself with the singing, the high vocal when he was singing the parts. I don't know, I like to sing in this. It's nothing. If I think it's the part here where it says if the refrain was really good. In some ways, it's always strange. Nothing's quite the same. I like his vocal works there when he did that nice drawn out, clean vocal. Louis doesn't usually sing so clean. He's got the bit of a rasp in his voice. So yeah, it's a beautiful song, just like we anticipated. Beautiful song. I think it's the right song for the outro. My only complaint is that I wish the build up was just a little bit more of a kick in the pants, a little bit more of a power chords or something, right? Just give me that. Yeah. We've heard him do that before. I don't know why he wouldn't do it again, but that's all.
Yeah, it echoed a little bit for me the Bigger Than Me, sure. Which was one of the first ones we ever reacted to. That was actually the one that hooked me on to Louis from the beginning. That was such a good song. It reminded me of it, but it also, and maybe this is why I'm not connecting to it as strongly as I thought I might. I think what Louis is doing throughout this album is he's kind of returning back to One Direction sounding tracks. And what I mean by that is he's, rather than kind of going like, well, what's my sound? I'm going to like carve out this sound that's me, or that's, you know, a unique sound from the other guys. In some ways, he's kind of coming back to the roots. And it's a good move for him because I think that's probably what his sound is, to be honest. That's what he loves to do. And it's a good move for him because I think that's what people want to hear. Right? There's a guilty part of me that doesn't want to hear that, but I know it's going to do really well for him. And that's why when I hear this song and I, you know, through the eyes of the fans that love Louis, like the way that we've seen a lot of fans love Louis, they're going to love it. Right? It doesn't mean that I have to love it. I think that it's really going to, you know, be a great influence on, and I think, to be honest, I think it's actually going to draw more fans in many ways. He's going to, you know, get some newer fans with this sound, with this return to pop. So I all the things you said about it, agreed that, you know, they could have had a bit more of that, but I don't want to get into what I think it should have had per se. I just want to, like, you know, I think the fans really are going to appreciate what he's done here.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to move on to the first bonus track from the deluxe edition. Let us know right away, though, guys, if this is the wrong song. We grabbed these off YouTube, off people's sites. So people ripped it off not ripped it off, but they bought the deluxe version stream and they put it on YouTube. So this is not from Louis' sites. Let us know if the sound is garbage or if it's not the right song that I have. But here is the Observer. Is the first one. I think it's this one. Right
Some people saying they haven't heard this yet.
Don't matter who was there before. Shift from my simulated thoughts till I pull my shoulder, pull away. Great imitation, climb inside my naked eye. The measure in your mood, so slide out of view before they come for you. Nobody
A little,
Hey.
little backwards music. So that was the
subliminal messages.
Yes, you play it forward. It says, I was going to do nothing. Remember when they did the Paul is dead on Beatles? The Beatles soundtrack. Hey, Paul is dead. You know, I was going to do the reverse of that, but it was going to be funny. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, this is a bop. You know,
I go first.
Oh, is this your first one? I apologize. I didn't realize I did first last one. My apologies. Go ahead, sir.
This is it is a bop. It's what I would say. Like, I guess what I figured out halfway through the song is like, oh, this one's not on the album for a reason. For the reason I was giving earlier. This is kind of a reminiscent from previous albums, that kind of like the Killers sort of sound, the like rock kind of grungier sound that doesn't really fit with the vibe of this album. It's a great song. It's a, you know, I think it's a fantastic song. It's not in the same vein as this album, and so it fights a little bit with the other songs. So he's like, I gotta get this song out there. It just doesn't quite go with the other ones. So yeah, a really good song. I don't know. I like that sound. That kind of like I like it sometimes. When was this? This is the early 2000s when a lot of artists would do the like megaphone sound.
Yeah, I like that part in that. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Kind of voice distortion. It's interesting it's not on the album. I would say there's a song on the album that I would have been happy had this replaced it. We'll get to our least favorite soon when we get to the final part of these extra songs. But I could have easily replaced this with a certain song. Would have been happy for that. It's a banger of a song. It's fun. It bops. It rocks. It's got all the things that we enjoy. It's got a great chorus. Very catchy. Maybe they already had enough of Palaces and Lemonade or something. You don't too much pop of one sounded like what I mean. You know, it might just be too much of the same thing, not in a bad way, but it's like, okay, let's get some variety on the album, some different sounding songs. But this is a fun song. All the same, it's fun. It's very easy to listen to. The lyrics I was following along here, nothing too much that really brings out too much to me. I just made the joke to myself. Or nobody's watching. Sounds like our channel. All right, that was the part that came. Nobody's watching. Hey, it's like Whelp. We should have named that Whelp here. That would have been a good tagline. Whelp here on YouTube. Nobody's watching. That would have been funny. Oh well. Okay. It's a fun song. No issues with the song. It's fun. You're dancing. You're having fun. If it's played at a show, you're dancing. You're moving. If you hear it for the first time at a show, you're dancing. You're moving. It's an easy song to get into.
Yeah, great song to play with a set. Doing a concert. I think that's where it'll fit really well. As part of the album, I can see why it's not there. I think it. Yeah, that's my.
So again, stay tuned to the end of this reaction, guys. We're going to give you our least favorite pick, and that will be the answer to that question.
Oh wow!
All the words I'm yet to hear, all the worst I have to fear, all the chemicals that I bury deep inside my mind, all the people hanging around. Will they still be hanging around when my head is in the cloud and I'm turning upside down? Doesn't matter, I know the answer, even though I ask myself every time. Would it be different in another life? Would a day through different eyes be enough to satisfy all the visions in my head? Shine a light under the bed. All the good and all the bad, it doesn't help unhealthy habits. Time could slip right through my hands. I'd still end up where I am. Doesn't matter, I know the answer, even though I ask myself every time. Would it be different in another life? Nothing changes, but my mistake is lying awake with questions I've asked 1,000 times. Would it be different in another life?
right. Okay, couple thoughts here for sure. So this easily could have been. I like this one a lot, like a lot. I'd almost definitely
I know why too. Yeah, sorry. I know.
Well, no, I wonder what you feel. Well, you might be surprised. Maybe some of our listeners will be surprised. You brought this point up already, and I'll tag it. But I say this is probably top 5 to 6, definitely the top half of my songs. I think this one should have been on the album. Definitely replaced the one I don't like as much. I think I would have been very happy with these. Like the other one, I wasn't crazy about making that a bonus track. Like, sure, here's one that didn't make the cut. Maybe people will like it. This could have easily just been thrown on the album, make it 42 minutes long, Vice 37 or whatever, 38. I don't know why it's not on there, because this is a song that everyone should know. Yeah, it's a little the short end again, but that's okay. This is the type of song that if you kind of get away with shorter songs with this type of sound. We know that Louis did a lot of writing for the last couple albums for sure on One Direction, and that's where I'm getting at. This let's pretend it's some alternate universe where One Direction never broke up. Let's just pretend the four of them continued, the four guys at the end there. I can see
the title.
What's that?
Oh, it's an interesting thought with the title.
What's the title? The answer?
Well, the title, sorry, the theme of that song.
Oh, yeah.
It's about an alternate universe.
Well, there you go. I find this song just sort of sounds like a One Direction outtake. And I mean that in a good way. Like the singing there, nothing changes but my mistake. I can see all the boys singing that together. That's all. Had this been a One Direction release, I don't think anyone would have been like, "Well, this doesn't sound like." Fans at the time wouldn't have been like, "Where did this come from? What were they thinking when they made this song?" So it's take that for what it is. And I mean, as a compliment, they have a lot of great songs back as young lads. But this sounds great. I love that Louis just sings it. I love it's his song. Don't make me wrong. But that was a thought I had. Was I could see that this could have been something maybe he had on his palette back in the day.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's kind of one he's been bouncing around.
Yeah, maybe.
And he found a place for it as the extended album. Yeah, that makes sense. I agree. I thought that too throughout the song. I thought, boy, this is like a return to One Direction. And I think you're probably right. Although, I mean, maybe Louis will have to answer for that to say when he recorded it and thought of it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Loved that it was just acoustic. I thought you were going to comment on the fact that it's that, like, what if, things were different, that because you've had that conversation with me many times about, would things be different in a different life? What changes would be made? Would they? And at the end, he kind of answers it by saying it wouldn't be different. It'd still be me, similar problems, same everything.
Sure.
So
because you're still you. The other day, you're still just dumb Ryan, dumb Nathan.
You gotta deal with problems, but you're still the same person.
But great song. I loved it. Okay, the last official final song on Louis' album. This is from the deluxe, I guess, the different cover edition, which I don't know what that cover looks like. So it's the alternate cover edition bonus track. It's called "Oh These Skies." There we go.
Yeah.
For
Oh, darn it, man! That one just felt like it was got more life to it that could go somewhere. I really like that song. Is it? Oh man, I'd have to like put it head to head with Broken Bones.
Wow.
Yeah, I just love that when he kicks in with the chorus, all my life,
Mhm.
and then the background, all these guys, the whoever's singing the backup vocals there, it just sounded really great, as a filler for that side. I suspect with this song, I was thinking about it, why it's here,
Mm.
because it actually would fit on the album. I think this one actually fits more on the album than the other ones. But I suspect why it's here. There's a couple of empty spaces after he sings a line, and it's just kind of like, you're kind of like, oh, there's nothing here. Almost like it's an unfinished track. So, yeah, it's too bad that because I feel like, boy, it's got a lot of shape to it. It could really have a bigger feel to it. I really like this fragment of the song that we've got here. I think it's great. I kind of wish it had been, explored a bit more, because I just think it's really good. So really good. I think it's a good way to end this one for me, because I like this one more than the ending. Not that I'd put this at the end, but I like it more than Lucid.
Yeah, that's yes. I would say it doesn't. I'm not asking for more. I think it has everything it needs to have. So I'm definitely not doing that. Like, I'm not thinking, oh, I wish I had this or that. No, I think it's a great song. In fact, I wonder why it wasn't on the actual album. I think it could have been a closer. Even after Lucid, you could argue. Yeah, I really like this song. It's a great bonus track. So I guess it tells people to go, support Louis, buy the CD. Don't listen to our channel alone. Go buy, don't just rip it off our stupid channel. But yeah, it's off the alternate cover edition. So I guess that's Louis thanking the fans for, buying his album again, the bonus track. But yeah, it's a great song, great sound. It has some Cure sound in there for sure. With that guitar work. And I really like the female vocal work. And that's something I wish he would do more of. He right, the last outro, like, all my life I thought Faye was overrated. That whole line was all female singing. It was very quiet, and then Louis ends it with "Time Stands Still When I'm With You." And he had female backing vocals. I wish he did it more. He did it a couple times live in studio that we saw, and I wish you'd implement that more. I think having a female backing, like, if I was a male, well, I am a male. I think if I was a pop star who also happens to be male, I would love to have female backing vocals with my lower range. I would love to have a female backing vocal. I think I think it's always or when a female singer has a backing male singer. I love the sound of the male female together. It's like nature intended. I know it sounds corny, but when you have both male females,
peanut butter and chocolate, and I was going to vomit.
Actually, I prefer peanut butter and honey. All right. So Nathan, final thoughts on the album, and what is your least favorite track? Doesn't mean it sucks, but what's one that
we know our top.
Broken Bones, I think, wins overall. Yeah.
For me. Now, I was just going to go back because I don't have. Oh, here it is. I've got all the songs here now in front of me. Man, I think it's On Fire. I think that's the one was my least favorite.
Oh, yes. The second track. Okay. Yeah. I remember. Did we say that one was very easy to get into very quickly, but it might be one that over time, maybe.
Yeah, you kind of get bored of it over time. I think that one was one of the ones I didn't like
the most.
Again, other ones I because I can't really. I know they're going to be very popular, and me saying I don't like them doesn't really. I don't know that I don't like them. They're just my least favorite. Yeah. Really, I think it's probably On Fire. I didn't really
connect with you. Sure. Yeah, that's okay. Not everything connects the same. Not at all. My pick for least favorite, though it's a great song, and it might be one that grows on me later, but I did mention this before when I listened to the song, was Lazy, track 4.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't connect to me as much as the other songs did. But I know it's some people's favorites. It happens to be the shortest track on the album. It doesn't mean anything. But that being said, I'd have to go reinvestigate why again. But for a first time listen, it was the one that connected with me the least after a first time listen. But as you know, songs change over time. Rankings change on albums over as the years go on. You know, you'll find that you're like, oh, I like this song a bit more now. All right, so there you go, folks. There is our overall album review. So overall, we're not going to rank the albums. He only has 3, but I'll just say this is a great direction for Louis. I think he's happy. I'm happy that he's happy. He sounds comfortable. It sounds like Louis is doing what Louis wants to do. Fits his vocal range. What was that? Do you like that? Well, I don't. That's what I mean.
That's a hard question to answer.
Yeah. There's some song. Okay, put this way. Okay, very quickly. I think I like the album better as a whole, but there's songs of Faith in the Future that really kick ass.
Yeah.
That are better than. So I think the best song of Faith is probably the better than Broken Bones on this one. But I think overall, this album, song for song, is pretty solid. Like there's no real snooze fest other than maybe Lazy for me for first time listen. That's pretty good. Like every song was not boring, fun, bop in your head. Like it's a good pop rock album. Like you can't be bored listening to this.
I suspect this is going to happen because I it's hard for me to weigh into. I think I'm leaning towards this album over Faith. I suspect with repeated listens, people are going to really like latch onto this album. Like that's why I said his return to that sound is going to just reignite people's passion for, you know, his involvement in One Direction, you know, his cute little voice and just his soft little gentle way of singing. I think people are really going to enjoy that. And they're going to find when they go to pick something to listen to, it'll be this one over Faith in the Future. Yeah.
All right. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much to who, Nathan?
Oh, this is Marianne. Marianne is the one who not only fast-tracked this, but spearheaded the, you know, crowdfunding and really took the brunt of the money raising. But there was a number of people mentioned at the beginning of this. So thank you to all those who were part of that. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Love you guys. We'll see you in the next one.